Okay, a very good morning, students. How are you all?
Fine.
So today we will take the topic is problem solving. Before going to that, we have to do some ice breaking activity. Okay. So what is the ice breaking activity? I am opening this one and I will scroll down over here. So is it visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
So let's come and solve the problem. Complete the series. Okay. So have you seen this question? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me the answer? Vishwajit, what is the complete the series this one? No, series. You just tell me the answer. Where is the question mark I just put? You have to tell the answer. What is there? Akanksha, tell me the series.
So 8.
No. Yes. Vizit.
So the first one question number will be 8.
Next. No. So who can give the answer? Anyone? So let me, I will solve this. Okay, sit down. So 1 square is 1. 2 square is 4. 3 square is 9. 4 square is 16. 5 square is 25. And 6 square is 36. So what is the answer here? 9. Next, what is the answer? 25. So clear? In this way, we have to complete the series. That is called what? Problem solving. Okay? So many various problems are there, reasoning are there. We have to solve. Okay? So that is called what? Problem solving. So today's my topic is what? Problem solving. Now come to second ice breaking we have to do. Unscramble the words. Just takes time and first answer to whom I will ask, they will tell the answer. Okay. So first one, yes, Imraj.
Sir, algorithm.
Yes, very good. Algorithm. Second one, Asutosh.
Sir, pseudocode.
Pseudocode. Very good. Third one, Kalpita. Problem. Very good. So this is the ice breaking activity for you students. So in this way what we will do, we have to solve the problem. Okay. So I will show you the video by using Tata Classedge.
We come across a number of problems in our daily lives. Thus, problem solving has become part and parcel of our routine activities. Let us take one example of Mr. A who is traveling to a different city and is not aware of the location of his hotel. Here, Mr. A faces the problem of finding the actual location. Mr. A can solve this problem using alternative solutions. He may use a map application installed in his smartphone to track the destination. He may also call the concerned hotel staff and ask them to guide him for reaching the location. Therefore, problems, if carefully analyzed, will have some definite solutions. Let us now look at a few techniques used for solving problems. Pseudocode, flowchart, and algorithm are 3 different techniques to obtain a generalized solution to a problem.
Okay students. So everybody is having the problem, right? Well, we have what? Some solutions are there, right? So according to the solutions, how we will solve the problem? By using the pseudocode technique. techniques, flowchart and algorithm. Okay? Clear? Next I will show you. What is pseudocode? As you know, first we will discuss what is pseudocode. Who can say what is pseudocode? Generally, it is nothing but it's a problem we have to solve using the English language. Right? We have to solve it problem. It's a simple problem. We have to solve it. How we will solve? We have to take the proper what? Steps. Using the steps, we have to solve the pseudo. And simply, we have to use what? The English language. Okay? Simple language, which one we are talking. That one we have to use. See, I am showing you this one. What is this? Ludo game. Right? So, using this Ludo game, we have to also solve the pseudo. What I have this one? Dice. Yes. We have to throw the dice and whatever the colorful button, yellow, blue, red and green buttons are there, we have to move it. First we will throw the dice and whatever the outcomes is coming, according to that we have to put it. And while the ladder is coming, then the button will go up.
Yes, sir.
While it is coming to the snake mouth, it will come down. So, it is also pseudocode or not?
Yes, sir.
So, like this, using this pseudocode also, we have to solve the problem. And what it is called? It's the simple things. And we have to, by using the English language, by using the knowledge, by using the steps, we have to solve the pseudo. Clear? So, it is easy to use and easy to understand. This is the advantages of pseudo. Easy to use and easy to understand. So next coming to what is the second one? The second one is flowchart. Let's we will see the video and we have to see.
Let us now understand the meaning of flowchart. Flowchart is a technique used to present the action taken to solve a problem in a pictorial form.
So students, have you seen what are these pictures? These are called pictures that is used in the what? Mathematics. Yes or no? So what is flowchart? It's a technique to solve the problem. Yes or no? It's a geometrical representation of the figure to solve the particular task. Okay? Clear? Let's see.
It contains set of symbols which are used to represent different actions. These symbols are termed as components of flowchart. Let us now understand the most commonly used components and its related symbols. Let us begin with start and end component. The start component in a flowchart represents the beginning of a process and end component represents the end of the concerned process. The start and end symbol are also called as terminal symbol and represented by oval shape. Input and output. Every problem requires an input. This input, when processed, will give you the desired output. The input and output in the flowchart are shown by parallelogram. Arrow. Arrow is the symbol used to show the actions to be performed in a sequential manner. Arrow begins at one symbol and ends at another symbol. Process. Process is the crucial part of a solution. The process is represented by a rectangular symbol. In computer science, the process can be arithmetic or logical equation. Arithmetic operations include addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. Logical operations help to take decisions and answer the problem in the form of true or false statements.
So students, what it is given in the flowchart? Sometimes we have to solve the arithmetical calculations and sometimes we have to solve the logical problem. Okay? While we will solving the logical problem, what it is the answer will get? False and And while arithmetical calculations or arithmetical questions will solve, what we will get? We will get the desired answer. Okay? Let me see. I will call some students. Yes, how is it? Come here. Hold it. So I will show you the figure one by one. What are the steps it will involve? Hold it. So see students, what are the figures we are using in the flow chart? First one we are using ellipse. What is for? Start and end. What is the second one? Parallelogram. What we are doing here? We have to give the input and output. That is called parallelogram. And what is the third one? After giving the input, we have to put the rectangle. The rectangle is for processing and solving the problem. Then come to if. The condition will arise. Suppose I give the example how we will compare two numbers. Okay, which one is greater and which one is the smaller. In that cases, what we have to use? We have to use the diamond. That means the diamond figure will check the condition whether it is yes or no. Two conditions will arise and it will give the answer. Clear? Then, so can you tell me students, these are the steps is present over here. But how we will connect? We have to connect to the arrow marks. Okay? So these are the symbols we are using in the flow chart. First one is ellipse. Second one is parallelogram. Third one is rectangle. Fourth one is diamond and arrow mark. So these are the symbols we have to use. Keep here and go to your place. Thank you. So I will show you the video with example.
The next component is decision. Decision component, which is also called as test symbol, is mainly used when normal sequence of the solution has to be altered. It is represented by a diamond shape. The last important element is connector. Connectors are used when a flowchart is too long and does not fit in the page, or if you want to join two parts of a different process. It is also used when arrows are not able to link two processes. Connector is represented by a circular shape. Let us take an illustration to understand the concept of flow.
Okay. Now I have to take the example, one example to add two numbers using flowchart. Okay. So as I told, what is flowchart? It's a pictorial representations to solve a particular task. Okay. Now I will draw a flowchart. Draw a flowchart who are two numbers. So what we will do first? First we have to take the start. First we will start. Okay. Next we will start using ellipse. Right? Second one, what we will do? We have to take the input. Okay. Using parallelogram. You can write here input A, comma B, or C also we can take it. And you can also take here read A, read B. That is also Same as for input. Next, after that, what we will do? After taking the input, what we have to do? We have to process it. Process, how we will process it? By the symbol rectangle. That is C equals to A plus B. Next, here the place is not there. I am writing here. Then after what we will do? Where we will store the result? Output. Where we will do? What I will use? This parallelogram. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then what I will write here? Print C.
C.
Then what I will do?
And.
We have start means we have to do the
And.
So these are the steps we have to follow to add two numbers by using the
Flowchart.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? So like this what we have to follow the steps and we have to solve the mathematical problem. Okay? So while any concept is coming to our mind, we have to go through the pseudocode, otherwise we have to go through the flowchart. Then we can solve our task easily. Nothing is difficult, but we have to go through this and we have to get the desired solutions if any problem is having by the following the pseudocode and the flowchart. Clear everybody? So now I have done. Kalpita, come. So how we will solve? Follow this process. Go here. Next, Tulsi, come. What you hold it? We have to read A, read B. Go A and read B. Then after input we have done, we have to do processing part. Gitanjali, come. Then so these are the steps we have to follow. So what is the first steps to add two numbers? We have to start it. Then after what we will do? We have to read. I told two words we can use, whether we can use the input as well as we can take the read option. Okay, both are used for input purpose. So what we have taken? Read A and read. Then already we have taken also sum, because as our program is to add two numbers, our sum we have to find out. So after taking the input, what we have done? Sum equals to A plus B. Then what we have done? Read sum. Then we have to stop the flowchart. Okay, clear? So these are the steps we have to follow. Clear? Keep here and go to this. Now you see.
Problem. Next, let us understand the concept of algorithm used in solving problems. In computer science, algorithm is a step-by-step process of solving a problem.
Students, now we will go for algorithm. As you know, algorithm I told. What about the general life? Yes or no? We are making the cup of tea. We are making the lemon water. We are making the cake. Everything. We are daily work also we are doing. That is follow the algorithm. So what is algorithm? It's a stepwise process to solve a particular task. Everything we have to follow the stepwise process. So I have arranged one activity, that is lemon water, how we will prepare. So I have taken this glass. Then we have to put the salt, then sugar, then we have to squeeze the lemon. Okay, so first what we will do, we have to step one, we have to put the water in the glass, right? And the second one, what we will do, we have to put salt. This is the step 2. Okay. Then what is the step 3? You have to add some sugar. Okay. Next, what is the fourth step? We have to then what is the step 5? We have to mix it, right? Then what happened? Our lemonade is prepared. So these are the what? Algorithm. And these are the steps to follow the algorithm. In general life also we have to follow what? Algorithm. Clear? We have to see this video and you have to know. Okay?
Written algorithms can be easily converted into computer programs. Let us take an illustration to understand the concept of algorithm. The problem is displayed on the screen. Now we shall represent the solution in the form of algorithm by following the sequential steps. Step 1. Start the program. Step 2. Take the input from the user. Step 3. Initialize the user given input to variables A and B. Step 4. Compare the two variables A and B. Step 5. If A is greater than B, then print A as the greatest number. Step 6. If not, print B as the greatest number. Step 7. End the program.
See students, what it is taking this example? Write an algorithm to what? Compare two numbers or compare two variables. While we are comparing means the two questions will arise whether it is the greatest or it is the smallest. So what happened? What is the step 1? As I told, it's the stepwise process. So first is start the program. What is the second one? Take the input from the user. Who are the user? We are the user. We have to give the input. Then initialize the user given input the A and B. So what we will initialize? We have to initialize the variables of a number. Suppose I am giving the example here. I will write that suppose I will assign A equals to 2, B equals to 5. Okay. So why initialize means whatever the variable we have taken, we have to initialize the number and we have to input the number to the correspondent variable. So while comparing this, what I will do? I have to compare A is greater than B. So I told also in the flow chart what happened? Two conditions will arise, yes or no. So like that, is it true? A is greater than B?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So here it will compare. After comparing this, what we will follow? We have to see no. Who is greater? B. B is greater. Clear? So like this, what we have done? We have compared here. Okay, and followed the algorithm.
Let us take another illustration to understand the concept better.
Next, another example. Just see. Look at here.
The problem is displayed on the screen. Area of a rectangle is calculated by the formula area is equal to W multiplied by H, where W represents width and H represents height. Now we shall represent the solution in the form of algorithm by following the sequential steps. Step 1. Start the program. Step 2. Take three variables, area, W and H. Step 3. Assign the values to W and H. 4. Calculate the area of rectangle using area equal to W multiplied by H. Step 5. Print the value stored in the variable area. Step 6. End the program.
Okay, students, information was given there, right? What we have to find out? We have to find out area of a rectangle. So what is the first step? Start the program. So what is the second step? We have to give the input. Take the three variables, that is area, W and H. W stands for width and H stands for height. So assign the values. Already I told, whatever the variable we have to declare, we have to give the values. That is called assign. Okay. Then calculate the area of rectangle by using what formula? Area equals to W into H. That means width into height. Then what is the step 1? Whatever after the calculating this, what we have to store? We have to store this result into the area. Then we have to end the program. Clear, everyone? So now I will write an algorithm to subtract two numbers. So what is the first step? I can hear you tell me what is the step, first step? Step 1.
To start the program.
Very good. Start the program. Abhijit, what is the second step? Step 2.
Take the variables.
Yes, we have to input, right? Take the variables or just write the input also. Take the variables. How many variables I have to take? 3 variables. A, B and C. Okay. Next, what is the step 3? Add.
Put the values of
Yes.
A, B, C.
Yes. Put the values also write down steps, no problem. Put the values
Okay.
of A, B, C equals to 1, B equals to 2, C equals to 3. Yes or no? Sit down. Then what is the step 4? We have to take C equals to A plus B. Then what is the step 5? Yes? Print C. Then what is the last step? In the So these are the steps we have to follow to write the algorithm. Okay? So clear? So now I have some questions for you and you have to give the answer. Okay? Pranjal, you start. The pictorial representation is called yes, closure. Very good. Then we are using we used English language and we are writing the steps. What that is called? Pseudocode. Very good. And this is the stepwise process to solve a particular problem. Yes? Algorithm. Okay? So these are, so every problem has a solution. Right? So what we learned from this class, every problem has a solution and we have to set out. And students, as you know, you are writing, you are learning the various questions, blank question, all these things. So we have to use always the shortcut method. If we will use it pseudocode, we have to use the flowchart, we have the algorithm, we can learn it easily. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.